Hello, Venice High School class of 2022 students and families. I'm Mrs. Kendall, Director of the Rotary Futures College Resource Center at Venice High School. Each year, Rotary Futures works with the Venice High School administration and staff to provide this junior class informational meeting. We wish we were having this meeting in person, but don't worry, we will share the same information in this PowerPoint video as we would have presented in person. A PDF of this PowerPoint video with each individual slide and my notes is posted on the Venice High School website under Resources. You might want to consider printing out the PowerPoint as a reference. In this presentation, we are going to cover the steps to preparing for your senior year. Senior year can be very hectic, so we are going to help you get prepared and hopefully not feel overwhelmed. Venice High School is communicating with students and families through multiple means. The Venice High School website has lots of information, and I would like to bring your attention to the resources page. On the resources page, look for the downloads area. This is where we have posted the PDF of this video, but there are many other items posted there as well. Also, Venice High School mails home a Pathfinder newsletter 4 times per year. So it is very important that you keep your mailing address updated with the VHS registrar. The Family Access Portal is also very important for the student and parent to be able to access. The portal provides grades and attendance. It also is used to send home important information. Please make sure your email address and your cell phone are listed correctly in the portal. Here's a tip. Make sure your cell phone number is listed in the cell phone or mobile phone area. If you have listed your mobile phone number in the home phone area only, you will not get any text notices from Venice High School or from the Sarasota County School District. The Rotary Futures College Resource Center website has many resources for high school students as well. And of course, you may always email with teachers and school staff. The Venice High School website has a staff directory to find email addresses. Remember, your school counselor is here to help you with any questions you may have about graduation requirements or any other concerns. The school counselors are assigned alphabetically based on your last name. Juniors, if you'd like to meet with your counselor, stop by and make an appointment. Students and parents, feel free to call or email your school counselor with any questions or concerns you may have as well. One last note, student transcripts are on the Family Access Portal. The transcript shows final grades and cumulative grade point average. It is a good idea to review the transcript and discuss any questions you have with your school counselor. Senior year is very special, and there are a lot of expenses like senior photos, cap and gowns, and senior activities. The prices listed here are estimates, but you get the idea. It's good to plan ahead for the senior activities and for the items you may want to purchase. Mrs. Nicole Wolf is the Senior Activities Coordinator. She distributes a senior calendar of events and deadlines at the beginning of the year, and she continues to update the senior calendar throughout the school year. Keep an eye out for this important calendar. You will want to keep this one posted on your refrigerator. Senior year class registration begins February 10th. This year, the school counselors will meet with students during English classes. Students will be using computers to register with the help of the school counselors. If you have any questions about registration, please contact your school counselor. As you are preparing to register for your senior schedule, remember that college-bound seniors should continue to take rigorous courses as senior year is preparing students for college curriculum. Years ago, students were able to have an easy senior schedule, but now colleges are expecting seniors to still take a full schedule with courses in each academic area. The minimum graduation requirements are not competitive for most of our state universities. Some of you are already taking dual enrollment classes at State College of Florida. For students who want to take dual enrollment classes at SCF next year for the first time, I recommend checking out SCF's Early College webpage, scf.edu/earlycollege. They have posted PowerPoint presentations complete with audio to explain the early college programs. SCF has different early college programs. Dual enrollment is for seniors who want to take some classes at Venice High and just a couple classes at SCF. Early admissions is for qualified seniors who want to take all of their classes at SCF. Make sure to read about each and watch the SCF PowerPoint presentation. Eligibility requirements are listed here, and the most up-to-date information will be posted on the SCF website. The first step is to meet with your school counselor. Students must have an unweighted GPA of 3.0, and they must also have qualifying test scores. Deadlines to register with SCF to take dual enrollment courses are listed here as well. Before I move on, it is important to understand that not all students may be ready for dual enrollment. DE classes will be posted on the high school transcript, and they will be the beginning of a student's college transcript. Each year there are dual enrolled students who fail classes and have to return to Venice High for second semester, or they have to pay to retake classes at SCF. As a senior, failing or doing poorly in your DE classes could impact admission into a four-year college or university. Please talk to your school counselor about whether you or your student are ready to take dual enrollment classes at State College of Florida. Ms. Faith Nellis is the Venice High School Yearbook Advisor, and she is also the Internship Coordinator. So if you have any questions about Yearbook or internship, please email Ms. Nellis. Senior portraits for the 2022 Warrior Yearbook are taken by Katie Studios. To be included in the yearbook, students must have a senior portrait session with Katie Studio. There is a small sitting fee, and students are not required to purchase a photo package. Katie Studios will be at VHS a few days before the start of next school year, and they will also be at Venice High School several days in September and October. Notification of portrait dates, yearbook info, and deadlines will be in the Pathfinder newsletter, on the Venice High School website on the resources page, and on VHS social media accounts. Students will also receive a mailer directly from Katie Studios. Here are some samples of the senior portraits from Katie Studios. Remember, if you have any questions about senior portraits or yearbook, please contact Ms. Nellis. As I mentioned, Ms. Nellis also coordinates the Venice High School Executive Internship Program. The Executive Internship Program is intended to provide seniors with a professional level of experience in career areas that they may be considering in post-secondary education. Internships may occur during 7th and/or 8th periods. Seniors can earn high school credit as they intern 4 to 8 hours per week. Keep in mind, students must provide their own transportation to internships. Requirements to have an internship are listed here. The program is only for seniors, and students must have a 3.0 unweighted GPA. A 3.5 unweighted GPA is required for medical internships. Students may not have excessive absences or tardies, and no arrests or history of in-school or out-of-school suspension. If you are interested in having an internship during senior year, talk to your school counselor during registration. Also, please talk to Ms. Nellis before looking for an intern position. Ms. Nellis will also be having internship information meetings for students in April, so listen for announcements or email Ms. Nellis with any questions you may have. So now I will put on my Rotary Futures hat and share information about our program, resources, and post-secondary information important to juniors and their families. Mrs. Pinkerton and I have talked to many of you over the last 2.5 years. This year we are excited to add Mrs. Joyner to our team. Our contact information is listed here, and these email addresses are usually the best way to reach us. Of course, you may also give us a call as well. Check out our website, rotaryfutures.org, for lots of great resources. Rotary Futures has been on the Venice High School campus since 2002, providing free post-secondary planning assistance to students. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization supported by the local community, including the Venice Nokomis Rotary Club. Rotary Futures is located in the Venice High School Administration Building across from the front office. We provide assistance with all aspects of post-secondary planning, from helping with school research to applying to colleges, from taking the SAT and ACT to applying for financial aid and scholarships. As you all know, this year is different, but our goals are the same. Juniors want to achieve their college and career goals, and we want to help them. We have had to adjust the way we are meeting with students. Due to safety guidelines, we are only meeting with Venice High School students. At this time, no other visitors are allowed, including parents. But parents, we feel confident we can answer all your questions by phone or email, so don't hesitate to contact us. Also, to limit the number of students in our room, we are requiring all Venice High students to make appointments through You Can Book Me. The appointment website is listed here, rotaryfutures.youcanbook.me. Making an appointment is very easy. Students can make appointments anytime, and appointments are almost always available any time of the day when we are open. These appointments help us to keep track of our visitors, so even if a student has what they think is a quick questions, please make an appointment. Rotary Futures is open Tuesdays through Fridays, 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. We are closed on Mondays and school holidays. Rotary Futures is also on Facebook and on Instagram, so find and follow our posts for senior information and reminders. We have created a Remind text group just for the Venice High School class of 2022. Sign up by texting @RF2022A to the number 81010. We send out reminders that are of interest to juniors, like SAT and ACT registration deadlines, virtual college fairs, etc. We try not to overwhelm students with texts, and you may opt out at any time. Remind is a great way to communicate individually with students too. When you respond to a Remind text, no one else can see your response. You will be texting with us one-on-one. Now let's move on to important information regarding the college admissions process. So let's talk about college applications. How many college applications are enough? This is a personal or family decision, but students who have researched colleges to find the schools that are the best fit academically, socially, financially will typically apply to 3 to 6 colleges. Do you have a dream school? It's okay to apply to this REACH school, but make sure you are also applying to your target or reality schools. These are the schools where your stats place you in the 50th percentile of admitted students. Make sure you apply to a safety school where your stats place you in the top 25% of admitted students. A state or community college can be everyone's safety school, as well as four-year colleges where you know for sure you will get admitted. As I mentioned before, make sure you are applying to schools that are a good fit. Does the school offer your intended major? Is the location appealing? Have you checked out the freshman profile on the college websites to know the average GPA and average test scores of admitted students? Make sure you are asking yourself these questions when making your college list. Before you apply to college, you should review the college's admissions webpage. If you skip right to the application, you may miss important requirements that can delay your admissions decision or even cancel your admissions application. Know what the admission requirements are so you are prepared to follow through after you submit the application. Applications can be saved and completed later, and we recommend writing any essays in a Word document. You may be able to use the same essay more than once. There are different ways to apply to college. School-specific applications are created by the college and are available on the college website. These applications are usually easier than the other types of college admissions applications. The Common Application, or the Common App, is an online application that is used by over 400 colleges and universities nationwide. The application is used by many of our state universities, but not by all. The Coalition application is similar to the Common App, and it is used by 140 schools nationwide. Currently, only 3 Florida public universities use the Coalition app. If possible, we recommend that you do not use the Coalition application if you are able to use the Common App or the college's own application. All applications are online, except some technical colleges require in-person applications, meaning you have to make an appointment to get the program information and to apply. Remember, applying to college can be expensive. College application fees range from $30 to $80 each. Students who receive free or reduced lunch can get application fee waivers. Take small steps. Applications may be started and saved. Complete one application and then move on to the next. If you need help with your applications, make an appointment to visit Rotary Futures. As I mentioned before, college admissions applications will have additional requirements, so please review the admissions webpage for each college you plan to apply to. College applications will require your high school transcript, but transcripts can be sent in multiple ways. For example, if you use the Common App, your school counselor may upload your transcript into your Common App if that is what is required by the college. Some colleges and universities will use a self-reported transcript process, and this is outlined on their website. And some of our state universities will want your transcript to be sent to them electronically by our registrar, even if you apply with the Common App. College applications will ask about the courses you plan to complete during your senior year. For dual enrollment students, you will need to plan the classes you are taking for both the fall and spring semesters. Colleges and universities may want your SAT and or ACT scores sent directly to them from the testing organizations. A few colleges are allowing students to self-report their test scores, and some private and out-of-state schools may be test score optional. Because each college will have different requirements and processes, it is important that you are reviewing the college website to know what each college requires. Just a reminder for current dual enrollment students, your SCF grades do not automatically transfer to Venice High School. You are required to order your SCF transcript after each semester grades are posted and have the transcript sent to Venice High School. The cost is $7. The easiest way to do this is to have the transcript sent directly to the Venice High School registrar, Mrs. Deborah Colombo. Here is the SCF webpage to order transcripts, and Mrs. Colombo's email address is listed here too. Make sure you put in her correct email address when you order the transcript. I am mentioning this because we see many seniors at the beginning of the school year who do not have their SCF courses on their transcript. This holds up the process of sending your transcripts to college, so get this done after your spring semester grades are posted. While some colleges have started to be test score optional, all of the Florida public universities still require SAT and or ACT scores. Colleges have no preference between the SAT and ACT, so we recommend all juniors take both the SAT and ACT by the end of junior year. Taking both tests will allow you to see if you are doing better on one test over the other. Here are the remaining test dates and the websites to register. No college in Florida requires the optional essay and writing portions of the tests, but check other college websites for their testing requirements. Students who get free or reduced lunch benefits qualify for test fee waivers, and they may take the SAT twice for free and the ACT 4 times for free. Remember, when you take the test, you are required to show a photo ID. If you do not have a photo ID, you must download a form from the SAT and ACT website, attach a photo, and have the form notarized. If you have a 504 plan or IEP and get extended classroom time for testing, you might also get this accommodation for the SAT and ACT. Contact Ms. Angela Alexander at Venice High School for assistance with getting your extended time. Your SAT and ACT scores are not on your official high school transcript, but the scores are part of your school records. When you register to take the SAT and ACT, make sure to use your full legal name that matches your high school records. Incorrect personal information can cause issues with your college applications and the Florida Bright Future Scholarship. Make sure to list Venice High School so scores will be sent to Venice High School. When you register to take the SAT and ACT, you may list 4 colleges to get the score reports for free. You may pick the colleges up until the test date. If you do not take advantage of these free score reports, you will have to pay $12 to $13 to have them sent during the college application process. Also, the Florida Bright Future Scholarship Program gets your test scores if you send the scores to any of the Florida public universities. So make sure to send your scores to at least one Florida university. There are some free SAT and ACT prep options through the SAT website, collegeboard.org, and through the ACT website, act.org. Official SAT and ACT study guides are the best study books to use. These guides have full practice tests, which is a great way to prepare for the tests. These books can easily be found in bookstores or on Amazon.com. The SUS or State University System Matrix. Please note these statistics are for students who are currently freshmen in college. The schools on the slide are the ones that our students most commonly apply to, and as you can see, it is a very competitive process. Submitting your application as early as possible may help your chances, so do not delay waiting for test scores. Also, university officials have indicated to us that they anticipate the average test scores will be somewhat lower this year due to students not having the same opportunities to test. This matrix is posted on the Rotary Futures website, and hard copies are available in our Resource Center. Due to health guidelines, we are unable to have our annual college fair, but there are several online opportunities coming up. Check out these websites for virtual college fairs being held in February and March. Use spring and summer breaks to create your college list and prepare for college admissions applications. Colleges will have in-person tour options on their websites. If you are not able to visit in person, check out the college website for virtual tours and virtual presentations. There are also some websites that specialize in campus tours, and these websites are listed here. You can also start thinking about your college essays. If a college requires an essay, they may have the essay prompt on their admissions webpage. When you are selecting an essay topic, pick one that allows the college to learn something interesting about you, something that they wouldn't learn by reading your application or resume. In the spring, juniors will be able to create accounts on the Common App, so you can get familiar with the applications and essay prompts. Let's move on to paying for college, financial aid, and scholarships. In September, we will have a more in-depth financial aid presentation, but let's review some basic concepts. When you are planning for paying for college, it is important to understand the cost of attendance. Colleges should have this information posted on their website, and it should look something like this. You will need to understand all of the costs of attending, like tuition, dorm room, meal plan, books. Colleges will often include additional costs like the cost of travel, purchasing a computer or having a cell phone, and personal items. You may want to create a spreadsheet of the cost of attendance of all of the colleges where you plan to apply. There are different types of financial aid and scholarships. Federal aid includes Pell Grants, student and parent loans, and work-study opportunities. State financial aid includes the Florida Bright Future Scholarship and other Florida grants. Institutional financial aid includes grants and scholarships awarded by the college or university. There are private and local scholarship opportunities. And also the military offers ways to pay for college through the reserves, enlisting, and the college ROTC program. The federal aid application is very important to receiving financial aid and scholarships. The application is called the FAFSA, or Free Application for Federal Student Aid. The application for your first year in college, which is the 2022-2023 school year, will open on October 1st, 2021. The FAFSA will use the parent's 2020 income tax return. The FAFSA is all that is required to apply for financial aid for any Florida public college or university. Some private and elite colleges and universities will use additional financial aid applications. All of this is spelled out on the college's website. Also, all colleges are required to provide a net price calculator. This will estimate financial aid based on your family income and other factors. Check out the net price calculator website listed here. Most merit-based scholarships are offered by the college. There are very few local merit-based scholarships. To be successful in getting merit-based college scholarships, students must apply early and by the college deadlines for receiving scholarships. Students need to have an outstanding GPA and high SAT or ACT score. Check college websites for information on their merit scholarship opportunities and deadlines. The Florida Bright Futures Scholarship Program was created in 1997 to award high-achieving Florida graduates. The scholarship program website has the most up-to-date information, and we recommend you review this website. The Florida Bright Futures scholarships have minimum criteria, including grade point average. The Bright Futures GPA is calculated on 16 core academic credits. It is important to understand that students must complete 2 credits of the same foreign language to qualify for the 2 top scholarship awards. Also, if you took Algebra 1A and 1B, together these only count as 1 algebra credit for the Bright Future Scholarship. You have to have 3 more math credits beyond algebra. We are able to review your Bright Futures record on the state website. Make an appointment or send us an email, and we are happy to review your Bright Futures status with you. The Bright Futures Scholarship Program has 2 levels for students intending to earn a bachelor's degree: Florida Academic Scholar and Florida Medallion Scholar. The requirements for each of these scholarship levels are listed here. Please note the change to the required test scores for the class of 2021. The top Florida Academic Scholar Award will pay 100% of tuition at a Florida public college or university, plus $300 per semester for books or supplies. The next level, Florida Medallion Scholar Award, will pay 75% of tuition at a Florida public college or university. The scholarship award may also be used at a Florida private college, but the amount is what would go to a public college or university. The Florida Bright Futures Gold Seal Vocational Scholarship is for students who plan to attend a Florida technical or vocational college like our local Suncoast Manatee or Charlotte Technical Colleges, or for students who plan to go to a state community college like SCF and get an AS or Associate of Science degree. To earn the Gold Seal Scholarship, students must have completed a CTE pathway or a career and technical education pathway. At Venice High School, this would be 3 credits in engineering, culinary, early childhood, digital design, business, etc. Also, students must earn a 3.5 GPA in the 3 CTE courses. Gold Seal requires 30 hours of community service as well. Keep in mind, community service hours are not required for graduation, but they are required for the Florida Bright Futures Scholarship, so they must be entered on your transcript. Many students have registered and have log sheets. If you have not done this yet, please review the step-by-step instructions we have posted on the VHS website. Under Resources, look at the download list for Community Service Hours info sheet. This will provide instructions for registering, what qualifies as community service, how to turn in your hours, and it also has the required community plan and evaluation form. If a student has any questions about community service, please make an appointment at Rotary Futures and we will be happy to help you. In your senior year, you will be able to access our Student Scholarship Management System, or SSMS. The SSMS contains about 500 scholarships. This database is only accessible in Rotary Futures and you cannot use the program until your senior year. But plan now to make an appointment to visit Rotary Futures at the beginning of your senior year to start using the SSMS and searching for scholarships. Here is a scholarship opportunity that juniors can get started on now. College Board has created the Opportunity Scholarship to guide students on their journey to college. Each year, they award $5 million in scholarship awards. The Opportunity Scholarship is open to all juniors and seniors, regardless of GPA, test scores, family income, and citizenship status. The Opportunity Scholarship is designed to assist students through the college planning process. To get started on the Opportunity Scholarship, go to opportunity.collegeboard.org. We have come to the end of the presentation, and we hope this video will help you to be prepared for your senior year. The Venice High School staff and Rotary Futures is here to help you. Please don't hesitate to contact any of us with any questions or concerns you may have.